See, he also changed the city name and he gave a new name to the Ephesus. He dedicated the city to his wife, Arsinoe. But when they died, and East and the West Rome. East Roman, the capital of the East Roman is Constantinople, and it is named Byzantine Empire by the historians. So then, from end of the 4th century till the 1453, it was the more than 1,000 years. It was the Byzantine period for Ephesus. Then the Ottoman period starts. According to the museum, the population of Ephesus were around 250,000 during the 1st and 2nd century AD. But when it became 8th century AD, only 5,000 people were living in Ephesus. 5,000 people were living in Ephesus. We are living on an earthquake zone. Big earthquakes happened starting 1st century, and another one beginning of the 4th century. 6th, 8th, 11th, 13th, and 16th century ADs. Big earthquakes happened in this area. We still have the earthquakes. Every day it happens, but not so strong. Just 2.5, 2.8, 2.9. A few days ago, it was in the Mediterranean Sea nearby the Crete. 4.6 happened. So we get used to living with the earthquakes here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 96 AD. Emperor Domitian assassinated by a mob. Then the new ruler was the Emperor Trajan. So Trajan gave St. John's freedom back, and he came back to the Ephesus, went on living. When he died, he was over 100 years old. But during the reign of Emperor Domitian, over there where we see the two columns and the two statues standing, they built a temple dedicated to Roman Emperor Domitian. Of course, having more columns and more statues at the facade and at the entrance of the temple, having 21 feet high statue of Domitian, and in front of the statue of Domitian having an altar where they do the animal sacrifices and the donations during the ritual ceremony. And on the left, where we see the arch, this is the monumental fountain of Domitian. And there is a one-side street going to the upper part, which is not excavated. So when the Christianity became the official religion end of 4th century AD, Christian people destroyed his temple and his statue, and his name were erased from all inscriptions written in Ephesus. Written in Ephesus, and these were made by the archaeologists to protect the ruins covering the dirt again. And you can see how further down the archaeologists dig to find the ground. As you see, only the main is excavated. All sides of the whole of the hill, more is like the mark, but it's not excavated. And we are looking at the heart of the Ephesus. Let's keep walking now. After the Domitian, Trajan is the ruler of the Roman Empire between the years 96 and 117 AD. Before his visit to the Ephesus, they finished the construction of the monumental fountain. According to the reconstruction pictures, it is in the height of a two-story building, and at the knees were having 8 statues standing, and in the center, where we see the globe, next to the globe, the Trojan, Emperor Trajan statue were standing, and his right foot were on the globe. So, with that statue, he was saying that he is the ruler of the world. And underneath the statue, water were coming and cascading to big pool in front of it. A bigger house. The covered area is 40,000 square feet. 40,000 square feet. Only 7 houses inside. And only in one house, which were owned by the governor, in one room, which is in the size of 1,840 square feet, archaeologists had been working for the restoration for 3 years. They couldn't finish it yet because they are trying to match all the broken pieces after the earthquake, which is 120,000. 120,000 broken marble pieces, trying to match them again. So they want to do the restoration of the room, and later they will do the restoration and the parchment papers. During the 3rd century AD, when the Goths occupied Ephesus, they burned all the scrolls, so no scrolls, no books found. Just we have the marble, the facade. When we look at the facade, when we look at the triangles, again we see the heads of the Medusa, which is protecting the building, and also we see 4 women statues standing. Each woman statue symbolizing the virtues of Celsus. First one name is Sophia, wisdom. Second one Arete, character. Third one is Enoia, knowledge. Last one is Episteme, judgment. So wisdom, character, knowledge, judgment, these are the 4 important virtues of Celsus depicted with woman statues. And if we count the columns from the right, 1, 2, 3, in front of the third one there is a frame step where you can see the curving of the menorah. It's a proof for the Jewish community living in Ephesus and reason for St. Paul coming to the city for his third mission journey. On the right hand side, triumphal arch. This triumphal arch constructed by 2 slaves, Mazeus and Mithridates. As they dedicate to Caesar, they get their freedom, and it is open to the commercial agora. In front of the triumphal arch, there is a cave that you see from here made of reed. In some books, it is written as a tunnel passing underneath the street, coming to the house right across the library. In this house, during the excavation, archaeologists found the statues of a short man with the big baldus. Statues of a short man with the big baldus, Kyriakos, god of fertility. According to some archaeologists, it was brothel of the city, right across the library, like you may remember if you did in Pompeii, the same thing. So, women of Ephesus giving the shopping list to their husbands, sending
There's too much shading on my pictures there. Constantly trip over. Oh, sorry, Sally.
I'm videotaping you.
You videotaped me.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are in front of the Grand Theatre of Ephesus. They curved seating slope of the 3rd century BC. 3rd century BC, 25,000 with a seating capacity. At the beginning there were no stage. This stage added during the Roman period, 1st century AD. In the 2nd story, they were playing their theatrical games, and in front of the stage, having a semicircle ground where they were playing the gladiator fights with lions. So, 1st and 2nd century AD, the gladiator fights in Ephesus is very popular. So, rich families owning a school for the gladiators.